Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And if you're seeing this, it's the 20th of the month or after that. Welcome to the January Oso Inspired video. And this month we are looking at this really cute botanical card that you can see on your screen right now. This is by Mardi of Must Create Cards on Instagram. As always, there are links down below in the description to look at the original artist and show them some love. And there's also a playlist with everybody on the team, including our two new members. See if you can figure out who they are. Um, and yeah, they will. You can look at everybody else's video, and I think that they would appreciate a like and a comment. Now, this original card, I was really drawn to the limited color palette, and because it's getting very close to February, I thought I would go with a limited pink color palette as opposed to the more sort of fall-y oranges. The original I really liked because it was clean and simple, and I don't usually make cards like that. But I thought we could this time. And I had this cool cat Valentine's Day paper. So what I did is sort of for the vignettes, I went and cut these. These are 1x2s, so we can stick them all together and make a fun little main focal piece. And then we can figure out what of our sentiments we want to stamp. I'm thinking Friends Forever, just because the cat is opening a box, so that's presumably a present of some sort. And I think it would be a little more um, versatile as a card. So what I did to make the math easy is I have a standard A2 white base that off to the side. But I cut a 5 by 3 3/4 white piece here and then just did an eighth of an inch mat. So I think when this all comes together, it's going to look very clean and simple. I like having a thin color for whatever your color layer is, considering this is almost monochromatic. But for me on stuff like this, the hardest part is getting all these pieces in a line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the hearts in between the two kitties, just so it looks kind of like that. But in order to line these up, I'm going to decide if I trim this, I would like to trim off the top, not the bottom. So I'm actually going to do these upside down and backwards. So the bottom here is the top, but I'm just basically flipping these and putting them here. And this is just a score pal, but the cool thing is this will allow me to tape these all together and then kind of work with them as a single piece. So it'll be a lot easier than if we try and glue them all down independently. I'm just going to grab some temporary tape and make sure I have enough to go across. If we wind up with too much, we can always cut it off, but I think we'll be okay. There we go. So we have these all together. And what I'm going to do is just pull the temporary tape back a little bit and just trim off our excess. There we go. And I'm also going to grab my trimmer quick. And I'm just going to trim the top on this so that we are all basically at 2 inches. Nothing trimmed off, which is good. Just gonna do, there we are. Just kind of keep this clean. Actually, my measurement was pretty good. But that's a lot easier to work with than what we had before. Oh, and it looks like let's check the bottom too. Yeah, the bottom's not quite straight, so I'm just gonna go and trim off a couple little pieces so that we have it a little more straight. There we go. That is what I was looking for. And let's see how this lines up on this card. Now we could do just completely in the center here. Looking at the original, it looks like it's slid up ever so slightly so that once you put the sentiment on, it will lay down okay. So I think what I will do is grab another little piece of tape and just to keep this in place. And we can just grab our stamping platform and get the sentiment on. I'm sort of holding off on gluing this down in case we have a stamping error because then we can uh, rectify that pretty easily. Whereas if we glued everything down and then had an issue, it would be a little tricky. And I'm going to do exactly what the original did, and this I think is I grabbed the right one. Yep, Friends Forever. And looking at the original, it's a little to the right, so I'm going to center it under the cat. There we go. These can be sticky out of this is brand new, so it's pretty sticky, but you can use a pokey tool to help to line that up. Also, by stamping this first, we can, if we do have an issue, we can mess with the alignment of the cats here. But there we go. So it's Friends Forever. Going to be pretty delicate about this. And we have a fantastic stamping. That looks very clean and simple, which is totally what we were going for. So I think all we need to do is get the card together. So I will pop that off, get our platform out of the way for the moment, and get our little extra piece of temporary tape off the card base. And then you can either tape or glue this. I never remove, you don't have to remove the temporary tape. Obviously, you can just glue that into the card, but I think I will glue here. There we go, right above our Friends Forever. So I stamped it a little bit crooked, but what I'm doing is sort of mirroring that with our focal point here. How cute is that? I really like how this is coming together. Anyway, now we can either keep work using glue or switch over to tape, and basically we just want to get this on the card base, and we will be good to go. If you've made it to this far in the video, thank you very much. If you have thoughts on other themes you could do with this card, I would love to hear them. And everybody on the team would also enjoy if you come over and look at their videos. So there is links to all that down below. And I'm really excited just because we have some new team members this year. And that always makes things fun. And my panel here is a little crooked too, but I can live with that. You could pull this off if you were really OCD about that. But I think this is really cute. I like how this came together. And it's nice to do a clean and simple card because I haven't done a really simple card in a while. So I like this one a lot. Thanks for checking this out. Thanks for supporting Oh So Inspired. And if you would like to collaborate with us, I will put up a graphic. You are free to use that as well. We always like to see what other people have made. So thanks for checking this out, and I will talk to you guys later.